Shadrach and Meshach and Abednego put their faith to work. Daniel chapter 3 and verse 16. Nebuchadnezzar came and said, "O king, be known unto you, our God whom we serve is able to deliver us." And verse 17 says, "Even our God did not deliver, we will still not bow down to your God." Oh, not bow. Nebuchadnezzar was furious and angry, and he made them hot the water and the fire for 7 times, and he threw them into the fire. Now, the verse number 25, the same Nebuchadnezzar said, "Didn't we not cast out 3 men into the fire? From whence cometh the 4th man?" The 4th man was like a son of God. If they did not take the risk, God will not come for their rescue. When you use your senses, you can't go far. When you use your senses, you cannot go far. Everybody who has becomes a history breaker must move with faith. Abraham with his father and his mother. Before a mother died, a mother's name was not recorded in the Bible, but the father, in the land of Luz, a younger brother died. God spoke to him. Invisible God they have never seen. Leave your mother house, do your father. I will go to the land. And Genesis chapter 12 says he obeyed. And the Lord appeared to him in the verse number 2. "I will make that great. I will make thee great, and I'll make thy name great. And through thee, the nations of the world shall be blessed." Abraham obeyed God. That is a risk. The same voice came to him, Genesis chapter 22, verse 1. "Take thy holy son, whom thou lovest." What is it that you love in your life? Go and kill him. A voice he never see. The Bible says, "Who for hope against hope, believe in hope, that he lay his son down on the sacrifice." And that's why your 10 naira have no change. Your mentality is that after I give this money, how will I go home? If I enter to Ring Road, you have calculated your money. No matter the preaching of your pastor, you can't change your offering. 10 naira that's fold head from the right. And you are made up, and you plan for God. You are not ready to take a risk that I will put everything, I will trek home. Let me put my faith to work. In trekking, you will meet somebody who will change your life forever. Yes, you have to put your faith to work. There are people you will never meet in life. There are people you will never meet in life. Circumstances expose you to people. You may have the good knowledge of the world. You may come from pastor background. You have the wisdom of God. But you see, there are certain things God pushes you to go through to learn. That Jesus, the author and the finisher of our faith, learned obedience by the things he suffered. Why are you running from suffering? Why are you running from suffering? They that give sow in tears will reap in joy. Why? It's a journey of faith. Put it to work. Put your faith to work. Do what you have not done before. Meet people you have not done before. Stop following protocols and meet this. Go to direct channel. Meet people. Esther said, "This is not lawful, but if I perish, I perish." And while he was walking in, he found favor. Listen, anything that cannot kill you will make you. Anything that have no ability to kill you will make you. Anything that have no ability to kill you will make you. The 4 leper men said, why we sit here until we die? 2 Kings chapter 7 verse 3. Why are we sitting here until we die? Until that thing becomes a burden in your heart. Until you say to yourself this morning, why am I sitting here? Why am I still in Nigeria? Why am I suffering? Why things are not working? Then you say, if I perish, I perish. He said, we shall back die. A generation of faith back die. A generation of faith must back die. You are thinking about your mother who don't think of you. You are thinking about your sister who don't think of you. You are thinking about your auntie who don't think of you. If I die, who will take care of my children? If you die, somebody will take care of children. You are not born to take care of your children. It is a privilege. You are a caretaker over your children. Make history. Who take care of your children does not matter. If you die by accident, your children will soon live. So you make an history. Live an impactful life. Live a life that will amaze generation. Live a life that a generation will live to talk about it. And such life are imparted through faith. And you must make faith. Don't hide in plantain leaf like Gideon. The angel of the Lord said to Gideon, mighty man of valor, why are you hiding in plantain leaf? He said, what I'm hearing about our forefathers, Judges chapter 6 and verse 12. He was hiding in the plantain leaf until the angel of the Lord appeared to him and said to Gideon, why hide in the plantain leaf? And Gideon said, all the mighty works have been heard about our God and our father, how he brought my forefathers from the village. Where is that God? And then he said, you have the right knowledge, but the spirit of fear have taken over your faith. Go in this might. In the verse number 14, he said, go in this might. Go in this might. And he said, looking upon him, and he said, go in this might. Go in that might. Go in that might. And thou shalt what? Save Israel. Until you go in the capacity that you are a millionaire, you are not a boy. You are born for the top and not the beginning. You don't go with mentality of, I'm going to look for who to help me. I'm looking for who to help me. I'm looking for who to help me. I'm looking for who to help me. I always sat I've been consistent for almost about 3 years with my wife. Even yesterday night when we were talking, I said, stop talking. You are there to represent dominion. If you are not good, go and get English word. Find the word dominion. That's what it is. You don't beg. You don't beg. Nobody walk in dominion beg. It is not possible. When David sent a man to Laban the fool to get him things, never turn him down. David said, no, I'm coming for you. I take dominion, don't beg. You take over. Did you hear that? You take over. You don't beg. You take over through faith. Should I go? Should I pursue? Should I overtake? Yes. Pursue, overtake. No fear. Recover all. That's what it is. You go to recover. That's what dominion is. You don't beg, but please, can you assist me? No. When a man's ways pleases the Lord, he make even his enemy to be at peace with him. You are not a beggar. You are not a beggar. Stop looking for human connections. Stop looking for human connection. Get it right with God. Psalm chapter 60 and verse 11. He says, help me in time of trouble, for vain is the help of men. Men are limited in help. Men are limited in help. Men are limited in help. He said, give me help in time of trouble, for vain is the help of men. Vain is the help of men. Jeremiah chapter 5 verse 17. He says, cast me unto a man that putteth his trust in the man and maketh his hand over. 17 verse 5. Cast me unto a man that putteth his trust in a man that maketh his flesh no harm. In John chapter 9, John chapter 5 and verse 7, the imported man say, I have no man to help me. Why I am coming, another man take my place. If you put hope for the help of men without taking adequate risks for your future you believe in, for the future, for the marriage, for the greatness, for the business you believe in, you will never rise in life. Put your faith to work. Say to them, listen, I like closing door on time. I don't keep hope. If I have a crash with somebody, I prefer clearing my mind. And if you will concern, fine. But if it's not, I close that door. So that I will not think alternative. Having alternative that my uncle in abroad will help me. My auntie in abroad will help me. I'm not, no, it will not. And that's why, Pastor, you have never been disappointed. Because anything you announce here, I make provision for it. If you bring it, thank. If you don't bring it, I will see you again. That's what it is. And I've never been a burden because cursed be unto a man that put his trust in a man. You can't trust people. You must trust God. And when you put your trust in God, joy becomes your portion. Psalm chapter 5 and verse 11. See what it says. 5 verse 11. Let all that put their trust in the Lord rejoice. You don't cry by putting your trust in the Lord. You don't cry. Let all that put their trust in the Lord rejoice. Let them shout for joy. For the Lord defended them. God is a defender of those that put their trust in him. Psalm 34 and verse 5. They look up to him and their face were enlightened. They were not ashamed. Nobody become ashamed with God. Nobody becomes ashamed with God. Nobody becomes ashamed with God. Joel chapter 2 and verse 26. You shall eat plenty and be satisfied, and dwell and thou shalt praise the Lord thy God, who hath dwelled wondrous with you, and my people shall not be ashamed. Shame is not in the people who believe in God. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the strength of my life. Who shall I be afraid? When my enemy and my foes go up against me, they will stumble and fall. A hope shall rise up against me. Indeed will I be confidence. One thing I desire of the Lord all the days of my life, that I may dwell in the house of the Lord, that I behold the beauty of the Lord, and inquire of his tabernacle. In the days of the trouble, he hid him under his pavilion. The Lord shall lift my head, and my head shall be lifted far above my enemy. God is a lifter of men. When you trust him, he lifts you. So you must trust God to take risks. Yes, take risks. Papa, I tried before, it did not work. When he will tell you to go and take possession, he said, I tried before, it did not work. And I say it will not work. Since you condemn it, your mouth, I've judged it. Yes. You will tell people how it did not work. If it works, you must work. It's not that if it works. Jesus said, I must do the work of him that sent me. Why it is a day?